Hi, Joe, how are you?
Hi Julie, yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
Thanks for having us back.
Oh, yes, well, welcome you back at the hypnobirthing course. You've done it with me before, and you guys are back to do it again.
Yeah,
And so tell me, what was your experience last time? When you came to the class, what did you get out of it, and what was the benefit for you both?
yeah, I think coming, like probably a lot of dads that come to your classes, I was pretty sort of skeptical but open-minded just about how growing up as a person in, I think, this society, you think that, you know, epidurals and also medical procedures are the requirement or the norm. And coming to your class last time probably just solidified the fact that it's very natural and appropriate for women to go through this experience sort of as organically and as naturally as possible. And you really, I found, empowered not just the woman but also the couple to understand the strength of our own bodies and the resilience of our own bodies. And so doing that 2-day course, learning about breathing, I thought some of the videos you showed were actually pretty cool. I actually shared a couple of them, even not to do with pregnancy, but to do with work stuff, just in terms of breathing and mindfulness. And we thought it was really valuable. Although still, even after the 2 days, I was probably still a little bit skeptical. But then actually when we went through the birth process, it was amazing how many of the techniques that you taught us that we actually called upon. And so now, having our second baby, we just thought it was a good idea to come back and just reconnect with those things and, relax and just remind ourselves of some of the chiropractic or the massage pressure points, the importance of breathing, just the little tips and tools around packing your bag and what's in your bag, and, even the little things like the heat pack and you can't take hot water bottles. So, yeah, overall it's been really good. And Jules, you've got a really nice way about you, so it always exceeds expectations.
Oh, that's fantastic, Joe. So would you say that the classes are extremely anti-medical, or would you say that they're very balanced?
I think they're about encouraging people to keep an open mind. So I don't think you're binary enough to say this is the right or the wrong way. I think you're about bringing some balance to the equation, where in our society today, a lot of people think to get through this, they're going to need an epidural. And it's just about reminding women that they are strong and they're brave, and not saying it's the wrong thing to do. Maybe it's the right thing for some women, but understanding how women can sort of enhance their prospects of doing this naturally as possible without that intervention that's required.
And I think what you're saying is that women are built for this, that women's bodies are designed for it, and what we need to do is figure out how we're going to work with the process.
Yeah.
And by doing the breathing and the relaxation, we're letting the body get on with it. So, Joe, tell me, why do you reckon so many people are so terrified of birth?
Well, I think from a male perspective, it's different for our generation than it's probably been for previous generations. I'd say that, as a general rule, and I'm sure there's exceptions and some men have been incredibly hands-on, but as a general rule, I think men are becoming more and more as a part of a partnership in the pregnancy process, rather than sort of, like a backwards sort of supporting, get involved when they need to or have to, but otherwise sort of step back. Whereas I think now it's an appreciation that the woman's carrying the child, but they've also got a really important and central role to play. I think the other thing is obviously that we live in a Western society where, medicine and science is really important, but it's also understanding what your options are. And I think sometimes we don't bring balance to the fact that some of these processes are really safe without needing that medical intervention. So understanding what your limits are and some of your coping mechanisms, and then giving people that choice.
Thank you. It's very interesting, and it's great to hear it from a dad's perspective. Thanks very much, Joe.
Anytime.